Adding and subtracting rational expressions with binomial and trinomial denominators. When you do this, your first step is to find your non-permissible values. So x cannot equal 2 and it cannot equal -1. Now we need to figure out what we want to multiply by to make our denominators the same. So if we have p minus 1 over p minus 2, all we're going to do is multiply by the other denominator. So we're going to multiply by p plus 1. And on this side, we're going to multiply by p minus 2. So on the top, we will now have p minus 1, p plus 1, plus p plus 3, p minus 2, all over p minus 2, p plus 1. From here, to simplify, we have to expand out each of these multiplication sentences. So I'm going to do it on the side. So if I have p minus 1 times p plus 1, this is a difference of squares, so we know it'll be p squared minus 1. The next one, we're going to FOIL it out. So we have p squared minus 2p plus 3p minus 6, which would be p squared plus p minus 6. And it'll all be over p minus 2, p plus 1. Now we want to simplify, so we have a p squared plus a p squared, so 2p squared plus p, and we have a -6 minus 1, so minus 7, all over p minus 2, p plus 1, when p does not equal 2 or -1. So that will be our final answer. Next example, we want to find our non-permissible values. So first we're going to have to factor this. So this is going to turn into 2 over e minus 3 minus 3e. Now this is a difference of squares. So it could, but we want our e to be positive. So we're going to take out a -1. So let's do this on the side. So 9 minus e squared divided by -1. So we'll have a -1 on the outside, and we'll have positive e squared minus 9. It's just easier that way to find our e values. Then we're going to do difference of squares. So -1, e plus 3, e minus 3. So -1, e plus 3, e minus 3. I'll erase this. So our non-permissible values are x, e cannot equal +3 or -3. When we have two negatives like this, it's going to turn it into a positive. Two negatives make a positive. So it'll be 2 over e minus 3 plus 3e over x plus 3, x minus 3. So this is our simplified rational expression. Now we are going to add them together. So on this side, we're going to have to multiply by, and I'm writing x's instead of e's. What is wrong with me? E. Okay. This side, we're going to multiply by e plus 3, because it's what it's missing from this side. So e plus 3. And the reason we had to take that -1 out is so that our denominators are exactly the same. So on the top, we should have 2e plus 6 over e plus 3, e minus 3, and I tried to write an x again, plus 3e over e plus 3, e minus 3. 2e plus 3e is 5e plus 6, all over e plus 3, e minus 3, when e does not equal 3 or -3. For this question, first thing we have to do is we have to factor. This is a difference of squares, so it will turn into 7 over x plus 7, x minus 7, plus. Now we're going to do the middle terms. We have blank plus blank equals 14, blank times blank equals 49, 7 times 7. So we're going to have x plus 7, x plus 7. So our non-permissible values are x cannot equal 7 or negative 7. So remember that. Now we're going to multiply to get our denominators the same. So this one has an x plus 7 squared, and this one has an x plus 7 and an x minus 7. So we're going to multiply this side by x minus 7, and this side by x plus 7. So we should be left with 7x plus 49 over x plus 7 squared x minus 7 plus 3x minus 21 over x plus 7 squared x minus 7. And of course we were distributing this 3 in and this 7 in. Now we are going to simplify because our denominators are the same, so we'll add across the numerator. So we should have 7 plus 3 is 10x, 49 minus 21 is 28 over x plus 7 squared, x minus 7, and this can be simplified even further if you take out a 2 from the top. So it should be 5x plus 14 over x plus 7 squared, x minus 7, when x does not equal 7 or negative 7. So there's our final answer there. For this equation, we're going to simplify first. Make sure that you change this to an x minus 3. In the handouts, I put a 7 in the numerator. Scratch that out and put x minus 3. Okay. X squared plus 3x minus 18, so we have two numbers that add up to 3 and multiply to get negative 18. Those numbers should be 6 and negative 3. So this will turn into x minus 3 over x plus 6, x minus 3. And the other denominator, we have two numbers that add up to 1 and multiplied to get negative 20. They should be 5 and negative 4. So it should be x plus 5, x minus 4. Now we're going to figure out our non-permissible values. So x cannot equal negative 6, positive 3, negative 5, or positive 4. Those are all our non-permissible values. Circle around that. Okay, now we can simplify a little bit from here. So this and this are going to cancel. So this will turn into a 1. So we have 1 over x plus 6 minus x minus 2 over x plus 5, x minus 4. Now we need to make our denominators the same. So on the left side, we're going to have to multiply by an x plus 5 and an x minus 4. And we already know what that is multiplied out. So rather than putting x plus 5 and x plus 4 on the top, we can write x squared plus x minus 20, because we're going to have to multiply it out eventually. But on the bottom, we want it factored. So we can write this and this mean the same thing. On the right side, we have to multiply by an x plus 6. So this should turn into, on the left side, x squared plus x minus 20 over x plus 6. And on the right side, we're going to have to distribute and expand these brackets. So we should have x squared. Oops, what did I just do? X squared plus 6x minus 2x minus 12 And the bottoms are x plus 6, x plus 5, x plus minus 4. Now don't forget that we have a negative here, so it has to distribute into all of our terms. So now we're going to simplify from here. So we're going to write x squared minus x squared, those are going to cancel, plus x plus 6 is 7, minus 2, just kidding, I forgot to distribute, so this is turning into a negative, and this is turning into a positive. So we have plus x minus 6 is negative 5, plus 2 is negative 3. So we have negative 3x. I'll write that on the one front, up here. Plus x minus 6x plus 2. So we have negative 3x, that cancels all these out. And we have negative 20, and a negative is a positive. So negative 20 plus 12 is negative 8. All over x plus 6, x minus 6, x plus 5. That was a kid. Just kidding again. X plus 5, x minus 4. That's a 4. When x does not equal negative 6, 3, negative 5, or 4. So that should be your final answer. And our last example is a word problem. So just remember that time, t, is equal to the distance over the average speed. So on a canoe trip, Peyton paddled upstream. So upstream, a distance of 10 kilometers. On the return, downstream, the average speed of the canoe was 5 kilometers greater than its speed upstream. Write, then simplify an expression for Peyton's total paddling time. So we don't know what the speed is. So let's let x equal the speed. So upstream, he went a speed, so we'll let that equal x. And downstream, he's still going the same distance, but he's going 5 kilometers greater. So x plus 5. So we want to find his total time, so t, and the total time will be the trip up plus the trip down. So we're going to go 10 over x plus 10 over x plus 5, using this formula right here. So this one would be 10 over x, and this would be 10 over x plus 5. Now we want to simplify, so we're going to multiply by our denominators, and quickly let's just do our non-permissible values. So x can't be 0, obviously, he's not going 0 speed. X cannot also equal negative 5, which also makes sense, he can't go in negative speed. So we're going to multiply this side by x plus 5, and this side by x. So we should be left with t equals 10x plus 50 over x plus 5 plus 10x over x plus 5, which simplifies to be 20x plus 50 over x plus 5. And you could take out a 10. So 10, 2x plus 5 over x plus 5 when x does not equal 0 or negative 5. So here is our equation to find the time for the canoe trip.